good day. So, I've mostly just been thinking about what I actually want to do with the series, and thinking if there's other things that I want to do. So that's going to be my excuse for my absence. Anyway, what I'm just going to do is, I just made this decision. Right now, I'm just going to play Mercenary. What I want to try to do is get the Guardian Heart unlock, and there's another unlock, I think that one was die 50 times or drown the worlds, and I don't think I'm going to be able to do that. But I at least want to get the alien head. And that's just by getting a Guardian Heart and 7 monster teeth. Which sounds easier than actually doing it because I don't have command on. And I'm not going to play with command because that's the baby artifact. Yeah, while I was trying to give my excuse in the intro, I'm like, okay, maybe I should choose a character. I was considering Handy, I was considering Engineer, but then I decided why not play somebody who I don't really play, but is also fun. So I chose the Mercenary. And I do like him in Risk of Rain 2, he is nice to play. He is a bit complicated, however, once you understand the exposed stuff, then it's pretty fun. I'm pretty sure alternate Mercenary is the best, where you use the ranged special, the alternate shift, and whatever. But I like using Eviscerate plus the blinding assault. Or, no, I don't think that's what it's called. It's the longer range dash that exposes enemies. Pretty much the only alternate ability that I use for Mercenary Risk of Rain 2 is the shift. And that feels pretty good, because I can dash into a group, get a bunch of exposed procs, use my Eviscerate, so I can still feel like a melee character. You know, just a swordsman, which is able to just murder everything in a group. And then if I keep those enemies exposed until I use my shift again, then I can pretty much reset all my cooldowns. It's a fun tactic that I like using. I didn't mean to hit that. Now I have this this bag of gold, so we can probably use that to get a bit more money from this, and I almost died. Gotta worry about this golem over here. Oh, there we go. Should have been a bit more careful there. But that wasn't really a good start anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Yeah. I mostly just want to consider other things for my channel. I know I should plunder my storage for any other clips, because I do have some of those which I haven't uploaded yet. So I'll definitely consider that. Because my channel was initially just a clips and highlight channel. The first video is literally just me and Jack playing 7 Days to Die. Pretty sure I've talked about this. I'm not really sure, but I slowed down the pace of 7 Days to Die when I play it now, because I was getting bored of it. But to be fair, me and Jack cranked up the XP gain to pretty much leveling up every time we kill one enemy, and the days were extremely fast, so there's no time to do anything, no time to scavenge, no time to set up a base. The enemies were extremely powerful, or the Blood Moons would have a lot of enemies, and the enemies would be more powerful because our game stage is going up because of our level. And yeah, we just couldn't do anything really. Essentially, every time there was a Blood Moon, we would have to just wait to die. Now that I've actually slowed down the game, I actually have time to do things. I do wish there was a bit more in the game, mostly when it comes to quests. Because I'm at the stage where the only quest that I have is clear this area, and it's like a skyscraper, and it's the same skyscraper every time. And it does get a bit boring, but you know, I don't really care all that much. 7 Days to Die really is a game that I'll just like come back to eventually. And it would be more fun with Jack, but he just refuses to play games sometimes. Should probably find the teleporter and then we can loot afterwards. Sorry about that. Just got my coffee. I'm gonna try to be quiet with that. But what you just heard was just me putting the mug on the table, and it kind of made the thud. And I might die to this guy again. Let's come back for another kill. Okay, he's dead. Mercenary is a bit of it's a character that I really have to get used to, because I'm not really used to playing Mercenary in this game. Stop wasting my time with these enemies. Happiest mask. I'm gonna move my mouse because it's constantly appearing in the corner. Yeah, I do wanna play more games with Jack. The one clip that I have with him, the How It Feels to Play Paladin in Risk of Rain 2, where he has the sun ability, and he tries to shoot it into the air. I'll tell you what happens, because it's kind of hard to tell what goes on, but he tries to shoot it into the air so he can hit both of the Titans, or as many Titans as there were, which would just do a lot of damage to them. But he got knocked back by an enemy behind a rock that he was going to hide behind so he wouldn't die from it, and instead he places the sun right on his face, which is literally what he says. Then he gets knocked into the air by one of the Titan Fist's abilities, so he's just flying. And the final time he was screaming is like right when he landed, or right when he was about to land, and then he took all the fall damage, and then one tick from the burning of the sun ended up killing him. That's back when we used to play with a shit ton of mods, so like the game would almost break. I have cut down on the mods a lot, because every time we would play games with mods on it, we would just like completely butcher the game until it was pretty much something new. And then one day I was like, you know what, why don't we just keep the game relatively the same with some additional additions, you know? Make it feel like DLC, not a new game. Also about DLC, the Risk of Rain 2 DLC, there are so many mad console players. So, I remember back when Hopu announced the DLC was coming to Epic Games. Console players were mad about that, even though Epic Games is just another PC port. And if I remember correctly, the PC ports weren't absolutely destroyed. That's bad. So the PC ports were stable, and they announced before the DLC even came out for Steam, they said Epic Games DLC would be delayed. So that's fine. They also told us that consoles would be coming out later, because consoles were in that shit state where it was literally a broken game, and they had to pretty much fix that game. So not only are they trying to add the new DLC for the consoles, but they're also trying to fix the game. And what I'm going off of is the people on Instagram, okay? I know there are other people in the Risk of Rain 2 community who play on console who are patiently waiting, but I'm talking about the people you'll find on the Instagram page who probably don't even follow them on Steam or anything. They don't follow any other announcements. So they just see things and they say, oh, they're abandoning the consoles. But I could probably go onto the Instagram right now. Let me get my phone. I have to be careful with this though. But essentially, they are really mad at Hopu for not releasing the update. Now, if you watched the recent Dev Thoughts where they had the big Q&A, they mentioned how they delayed the consoles to quarter 4. And that's fine. They need all the time they can get in order to fix the game properly and make sure it's not another broken mess, and consoles can properly enjoy the game. However, consoles don't. Some of the console players on Instagram don't see it that way. They see it the way that, oh, they're just abandoning the console players because they just, I don't know, they want money, and then they're the other thing they say is like, oh, they're abandoning the console players. You're wasting out on money, right? I think they commented about some of Hopu Games leave posts about some of the new items. Just like show them off. So these are some of the comments on the one that's for Gubo Jr., which is the most recent one. That would be fun, but that would be a fun equipment to use. But hold on, I need to read properly. I was stuttering over seasoned fries one day when I was at a burger place, but that would be a fun equipment to use if it was available on console. And yes, that last part was in all caps. There's another one. Why isn't it on console yet? I might as well drop this game since I can't enjoy any new content. And yep, they completely forgot that they're trying to fix the console ports. There's one comment, put it on console now, please. So essentially, they would just want the DLC even if the game is in a broken state. And I'm fucking dead again. Yes, these kinds of people who are just in the comments of the Risk of Rain 2 just begging for console update. There's one specifically that I would like to look at. So they released the DLC on Google Stadia. And I don't have Stadia. Of course, there's only I'm gonna make this joke again. There's only 2 people who actually have Stadia. I know I'm a fucking comedian, aren't I? But they released it on Stadia, and I'm not sure what the state of Stadia is for the gameplay, but I'm not sure. I don't think it's a broken mess like the consoles. However, the consoles just took that as a stab in the back, and they just fucking went ham in the comments talking about how they're abandoning the consoles and everything. Let's see. I'm not gonna actually talk about the console, the comments, but here's one. Literally, I'm just gonna take back my words. Literally, no one uses Stadia. Stop ignoring the console players. They are working on fixing the entire game. What? They're not ignoring the console players. They are fixing the game. They already told you that they will be releasing the update Q4 of this year. It's a long wait. However, the game is broken. They need all the time they can to fix the game. They need to fix the game. That's the main thing. It's not like if they were to update it now, it would be half-assed content and still a lot of bugs probably. So it would just be. It's just these Instagram console people who don't understand what Hopu has to do for their game, and who just want the game updated right now. They gave you the estimated release time. What more do you want? Maybe some reassuring posts, sure, that would be good. However, I don't know. Maybe the community manager doesn't have much info to give them, so it's best to just not give them any info. Just tell them that, hey, we're trying to fix your game. Just be patient. Oh fuck! I'm not doing very good as Mercenary, but I will continue forward until I get my 7 monster teeth and 1 alien and 1 guardian heart. I guess another reason why I kind of stopped with the series for a bit is mostly because I don't know what to talk about for these videos, because these are like an hour long. I don't want it to just be gameplay. And I speak in these videos for a reason, just for something else for people to listen to rather than just the sounds of Risk of Rain. I don't think the sounds of regular Risk of Rain would be that attention grabbing, because it's just Risk of Rain. You could play that yourself and have the similar experience, or you can it'd just be a no commentary channel, which doesn't seem that interesting to me. So I have my voice in these for a reason, but like, I find myself not knowing what to talk about. So I'm just kind of there. But you know, occasionally there is that one thing I find to talk about, and then I kind of stick with it, which I should. I really try not to shift away from something else. If I have something to say, I'll try to stick with it for as long as possible. This really is a good series for me to actually know how to speak properly, at least give commentary. Jesus. Yeah, I'm playing Mercenary fairly recklessly. I think it's just because I really want to get the Alien Head achievement, so I'm not really focusing on survival, which I should. If I had all those monster teeth, I would be unstoppable. Also, I just realized I only got green items. Anyway, I just don't know what to talk about now. Now we're in that mute moment where it's just gameplay. It would be nice if I had more experiences to talk about, you know? Just like tell my own stories. I could tell you, okay, I got one story. I mentioned this previously. Me and some friends went over to a burger place. They got really good burgers, okay? I'm not gonna tell you where because that would reveal my location. But we got some really good burgers, and pretty much the waitress came over. She's like, "Okay, what would you guys want?" And when it came to my order, it was pretty basic. I just want a barbecue bacon burger with some seasoned fries. However, it took me so long to actually say seasoned fries because I kept fucking stuttering over it. I think I kept saying seasoned fried, and then I tried to correct myself, and it just became a chain reaction of me saying seasoned fried fries. And then I even stopped at one moment. I apologized to her, saying, "Oh, I'm sorry. Let me try this again." Seasoned fries, and it just kept going on and on and on until I eventually got it. And afterwards, I just broke down into laughter, but also pain laughter, because it's like, yeah, I finally did it, and that was pretty funny, but god damn, I just want to fucking speak English for once. And it's not like I'm new to speaking English. I've spoken this language my entire life. It's just for some reason I'm not good at it. And I don't even know any other languages, so it's not like those two are clashing with each other. Unless learning how to read sheet music is a different language. And no. Also, I do find myself, I literally just said it, I'll try to stutter over saying something. I'll go back and forth, and then just end up saying no at the end, or whatever. It really does highlight my brain damage. Oh my fucking god, it's happening. I don't do this on purpose, I promise. I just can't speak. Don't get the fireworks, these are fun. Yeah, trust me, I don't stutter on purpose. I'm not a retard on purpose. I don't know what to talk about again. I don't have to just focus on getting these monster teeth. It's the entire reason I'm recording this. I just want the monster teeth. No, here's the wispy boy. Got squibbed on, and I got a Hopu feather. Let's go. The squib is so good, except I just like the missiles more. Like, yeah, I have a shotgun, but can you just blow shit up from across the entire map? Nah. Now, mushroom poop! Mushroom poop! I don't know what the fuck is going on today. At least it's not as bad as the chef video. The Chef and Huntress videos when I was really losing my marbles. Those marbles down the drain, you could hear them rattling, hear them see them rolling around, you know. Down, gone, never to be seen again. Marbles eradicated. I didn't want to shoot it that direction. I wanted to do a cool shoot it in the other direction. Anyway, this is the time where I consider making a Metal Gear Rising Revengeance joke. Except I will hold off on that for as long as possible. Like, I get it, I'm playing the cybernetic swordsman. But just calm down, calm down. No, stop it. I hear you typing. I hear you typing that Metal Gear Revengeance joke. Don't do it. You must be strong, soldier. That game is great, though. I haven't played it, but I've seen enough of it. This is where I'd make a quote from that, I believe it's Maxor video. But no, I will not. I will be strong. Alright. Just get a move on. Gotta get those monster teeth. And that Guardian's heart. I do wonder what the Guardians are. Like if it was a scrapped enemy or whatever. It would be cool to see them in like an upcoming DLC. Maybe a new boss, maybe just a basic enemy. I don't know. I feel like if they would exist, it would be like a pretty big stage. Maybe one that's a bit more advanced than the others when it comes to the architecture. It's like there'd be fully made buildings or whatever. I feel like that would be pretty cool. See, a Guardian, when you hear Guardian, it doesn't seem like something that you see wandering around in a big field. It feels like something that would exist in like some kind of a large area, no? Something that would exist in like a grand arena or something. Some kind of building, something that they'd be guarding. I mean, they are called the Guardians. Maybe if they were a boss enemy, the Guardian's heart could be their boss unlock, and whatever the stats would be, it would definitely be different than the Guardian's heart in this game, but it would be cool to see what they come up with. Yeah, I love mobility classes. though jumping up here was completely useless. Boom. I really like the sound design in this game and Risk of Rain 2. Everything kind of feels powerful. Like even that sword swing. Can't really hear the eviscerate sound unless I'm attacking enemies, but it also sounds pretty cool. Okay, he just died. I mean, there's the sound of the bison hitting the ground when it dies. It just sounds big. The big bison. So my friend has an airsoft bison, an airsoft Luger, and he just got a grenade launcher, but his dad uses his bison to shoot at squirrels who get on the deck. I don't think he shoots directly at them, just like, you know, close to them, just to scare them away. Like when they're eating dinner, their dinner table is like right next to the sliding door to go into their backyard. And if I remember the story correctly, like the door's slightly open, his dad just like has the bison nearby or whatever. So when the squirrels get by, he just pulls it out. And it scares them away. I believe when we were going to get burgers, one of my friends mentioned, you just get to this guy, to this guy. You just get more southern every time I see you. Surprising how I haven't reached that area, because most of my family comes from the South, Virginia, all that. And I've stayed relatively northern. Frickin' boars. Woo. I've only had a ceremonial dagger. This stage and ceremonial dagger is just like the best thing ever. You kill one of these pigs, which only has like 2 health, and then everything in the world dies. I'm getting quite a bit of infusion though, so that's also nice. That's how you squib them. And I could farm board beach, but I'm not gonna do that. It takes a bit too long for the toxic beasts to start spawning in. Pretty annoying. So I'll just leave it. I'll just go for the shirt. We've got the good old altar of glass. First episode grab. Glass. Isn't that nice? That means the rest of the episodes aren't complete pain and suffering. I would like to learn how to play the game without glass, but, you know, I like to have damage. I know Starstorm relies on not using glass, and I don't really use glass for Starstorm. And it does feel like the enemies are kind of a little weaker when it comes to health in that game. Or maybe there's just more items that can deal damage. That kind of cancels it out. Yeah. Again, I would like to do Starstorm. I'll think about it, or I'll at least consider when I should. I should probably get a better computer first. Teleporter's on the other side, or unless it's up here. No, it's on the other side. We got an imp overlord. Get squibbed on. There's the Guardian's Heart. Now all we need are the monster teeth. Once we get those monster teeth, then we'll be fine. We will have completed our trial. Call me the dentist. The diamond. I really don't know how Mario in the Top Hat is able to make almost anything a meme. Just the dentist saying the diamond became a meme. I believe it was mostly because of him. Guys give a lot of money, and all I get are stun grenades. And I'm almost out of coffee. Surprising, I got 4 tubs of G Fuel, and yet I still choose to drink coffee. I don't know, sometimes I just want the flavor of coffee. Other times I want some of that Tetris Blast, boys. Here's the teleporter, and we got a drone. There he goes. Down into the depths. Who can fathom the soulless depths? The Survivors of the Void soundtrack. The way it's kind of structured just kind of feels like it feels like, what am I trying to say? The first song in the soundtrack, I believe that is I can't remember the fucking name. It's the piano. Let me grab out my phone. I gotta get the intel. Prelude in D flat minor. That's the first song, and then the last one is Who Can Fathom the Soulless Depths. And if you listen to them back to back, it kind of feels like they are kind of 2 songs kind of separated. Because if you listen to Who Can Fathom the Soulless Depths, it ends with Prelude B flat minor, and like you listen to them back to back, and it kind of feels like the ending of Prelude B flat minor kind of leads into the beginning of Who Can Fathom the Soulless Depths. And then everything in between those 2 songs when it comes to listening to the soundtrack. I'm not really sure how to describe those, at least how they connect, but it just feels like Prelude in D flat minor is the proper opening to this, and then Who Can Fathom the Soulless Depths is just the complete conclusion. That's not how it works in the actual game, however. Who Can Fathom the Soulless Depths is a song used in the Sulfur Pools, which is an alternate 3rd stage you can get. And then Prelude in D flat minor is the Simulacrum menus music. If anything, the last song you hear in Survivors of the Void would be The Face of the Deep, and I'm not sure how a saxophone ties into this. I gotta say that saxophone does go off though. I really enjoy Chris's music. One thing that I do a lot, this is something that I kind of do in the back of my mind, but if I'm like sitting down somewhere, I'll try to like count the beats of whatever is going on. It's just something that I just do on my own. I mean, I've been in band since 5th grade. I'm in 12th grade. I'm almost graduating high school by now. So that would be, missiles. Let's see, I'm trying to count these years. That'd be about 7 years of band. So I guess that would explain why I constantly match the tempo and count the beats to anything I'm listening to. Yeah, when it comes to the Face of the Deep, some of these other songs that Chris makes, it's interesting because it's not the usual 4/4 time signature that you'd hear in a lot of songs. I know in band especially, there's a lot of the songs that we play are just 4/4. One of the most recent songs that I played was like all over the place when it came to the time signature. There was a 2/2 in the beginning, which is essentially 4/4. Then there's 3/2, which would be about 6/4. Then there would be the occasional 5/4. It'd be the 3/3s, 4/4. It was just kind of all over the place. There's 7/8. But when it comes to Chris's music, it's all kind of consistent. You will hear a lot of the times it's I feel like a lot of the popular ones would be 5/4 and like 7/8. I don't know. 7/4 maybe, I don't know. It all depends on how you really count it. Oh, I missed the monster tooth, no! Alright, whatever. Yeah, I know who can, Face of the Deep is, I believe, a 5/4. The beginning starts out as 4/4, that's the double fucking rainbow, phrase that you actually hear in this song, because this is double fucking rainbow. I'll try to point it out maybe, if you don't know what I'm talking about. But it has the double fucking rainbow phrase. That's when it's in a 4/4. Then it skips over to 5/4. And then there are parts within the 5/4 which are in its own 4/4, I believe. It's like way too beats. It's just a phrase. Boom. You hear that not only in a Face of the Deep, but also You're Gonna Need a Bigger Ukulele, which is the boss fight song from Mithrix. That's how it opens up. Another guarding card. I would like that monster. But it is cool how he kind of took this one phrase of this song and then kind of stretched it to other final bosses. Like, it would be cool to see this phrase in like for Providence, but Providence is a bit more of a controlled boss fight. You know, it's not as intense as a Mithrix or a alternate final boss, which I should not speak of just in case people don't want to be spoiled yet. But like you hear the Providence fight, and you know it's fairly basic, but I don't mean that in a bad way. It's really structured, and it feels like that's how Providence is. He's not too crazy. He's fairly stable, and he's kind of fighting quote unquote fairly. Mithrix, on the other hand, you hear You Need a Bigger Ukulele. You hear that intro. You see him sprinting towards you with his hammer out, and then he dashes towards you, he swings at you, and you really know shit's about to go down. Like, if you remember anything from the Providence fight, you'll know that he's not that intense when you fight him. He kind of teleports to you, slashes. He's a lot more slow, and his attacks are a bit more telegraphed. Is that right? You'll be able to tell where the attacks are coming from and when he's going to do them. And the more you fight him, the more you'll recognize his pattern. With Mithrix, it's a lot like, okay, he wants to kill you. He just wants to kill you. He will use whatever he can to kill you. He's not gonna make his attacks be seen. He will just dash towards you, just to turn you into an astronaut pancake. And I feel like the music really fits that well, because he is a lot more intense. He sprints towards you. He's faster. He does a lot more damage, and you can definitely tell the size difference more than fighting Providence. You fight Providence, and you can't really tell because you're this tall on the screen. Providence, he is quite a bit taller, but you can't really tell that. It's not as obvious. Then you fight Mithrix. You are right next to him. He is a giant. Okay, he is a giant white blue man with a giant hammer, and you can really tell the size difference, and the fact that he is that fast when he's also that size. It's just, there's a lot more fear. There's a lot more adrenaline. So you see him running towards you. You see that he's that big with that big of a hammer compared to you, this tiny ass astronaut who just wanted to save the UAS contact light. And you're like, oh shit, what am I gonna do? And then for the alternate final boss, it's less like that. It just feels like a boss for fun, and I don't really mind that. Like, it doesn't feel like it has much of a much big lore as Mithrix. But to be fair, it's an alternate final boss. It's a new thing, and it's still pretty fun. But you hear the intensity of the music. You know that this thing is powerful. Okay, and the hulking health pool that it has should also tell you that. But this thing is powerful. This thing will do some shit, especially when the saxophone kicks in, because that's when he uses a new ability, and I won't spoil it for you. But yeah, it's a very good fight. I wish it had a little bit less health, kind of like the alloy worship unit problem, where when the alloy worship unit, and I believe Mithrix, when they were first released, they had a shit ton of health, and it was just unfair, kind of. The alternate final boss kind of has that problem, but to be fair, it is kind of a god run boss fight. You usually fight Mithrix on a god run, or you'd obliterate, and when you fight Mithrix, he just keels over and dies. With this new final boss, he actually puts up a fight, and I feel like that's nice for once, because like, even though you're unstoppable, this boss still has a chance against you, and I do like that. I feel like a lot of this negativity for this boss comes from the fact that people fight him like as soon as it's available, and they don't realize he is actually a big threat, and you should wait until you are at a very powerful state to fight him. Funny, I interpret all this mostly from the music, but that's cool. It shows that this music is crafted for this game, and it's not just created and then shoveled into the game. Maybe the stage is a bit, because the stage music is kind of there. Sometimes the boss music, but it also doesn't feel like that sometimes. Sometimes it just feels like this music was intentionally made for this stage, especially when it comes to the rain, formerly known as Purple. That was intentionally made for the Sky Meadows in Risk of Rain 2, and we know that. Chris even said that in his album commentary, I believe, if I'm remembering things correctly, and I'm known to not remember things correctly sometimes. But he mentioned that in his in his Risk of Rain 2 album commentary. It's like, I made this song because they were bringing back Sky Meadow, so he might as well bring back his favorite song, Chanson de Automne. If I'm saying that correctly, I might have butchered the French, but that was his favorite song, and that was the song that played during Sky Meadow, so he might as well make something new out of that. And then for the boss song, he's took this song that's playing right now, Arctic Oscillation. He actually changed it completely. Instead of it being a more calm song, it is a more intense song. and you turn that into a boss song, you can hear a familiar pattern in the background from it. And he said, we're already bringing, I believe it's something along the lines of, we're already bringing back one song, might as well bring back another one. This stage is all about the familiarity with the old stage, if you played the old game. And I do like how instead of it being a stage 2, it's the 5th stage. It shows a bit more importance for the stage. And it is cool to see this relatively peaceful area being the gateway to the final level. And the final level, while it is also relatively peaceful, it is intense. Like the final level, the song that plays during that just kind of shows some kind of closure, like you're finally about to finish this. And then, kind of like how it does in this game, when you go to the contact light, you feel the familiarity, you're like, okay, I'm about to finish this, I'm about to go home. And then you activate the boss fight, and you hear good old Providence theme. In Risk of Rain 2, you hear Mithrix's fight. You beat him, and then you hear a kind of faded out version of the final level playing while you're running to your escape ship, and you're charging it up. Then you finally win, and then you hear the final song, and it just kind of shows, kind of tells you you did it. You beat the Moon Man. Now both of the brothers are dead. I don't know what that says for the world or everything. I don't know what it says about your character. Maybe he's really the bad guy all along, but you know, it's nice. It's as close to a good ending as we'll get, because we can only interpret it our ways. It's not like the devs are shoving in our face, hey, you're the bad guy, fuck you. I mean, it's kind of hinted in this game that you kind of are the bad guy. You hear the final phrase, and so he left with everything but his humanity, and all that. Just to show this character is completely different. He is wrong in every way after this. Some of them are a bit more positive. I believe Loader's is a bit more positive than the others. He's rebuilding his life brick by brick, so he's actually trying to fix himself. But with Commando, Enforcer, Mercenary, Miner especially, it's just there's something wrong about this character now. Miner's especially because it says adrenaline still rushing through his veins. That implies that, you know, he was enjoying this. He was enjoying the slaughter, and you know, he just wants more of it. I don't think I've ever encountered an overloading vagrant in this series yet. I think I've found the volatile vagrant. There's a lot of zapping going on. Woo! Overloading enemies are scary in this game. Okay, he's dead. Except for overloading Colossus. Those are pretty tame. Like, the worst they do is summon jellyfish, and that's just like free infusion or ceremonial daggers. Yeah, I do think the music in these games are just really important. Like, boss music for this game, you can take it however, because this was just an experiment, mostly. However, there are the few that kind of stick out. Mostly for this first stage, it shows like some level of intensity, but it's not too much. That's what I'll say. And then for the later stages, it's like, oh shit, things are going down. This is the real turning point, and you know, things are only gonna get worse. And when we finally got our first monster tooth, that's nice. We just gotta find 6 more. And hopefully we don't die. We have all these ceremonial daggers, so that should be helpful. But we are also looping, and anything can happen when we're looping. And this time, I will make sure I get all the monster teeth. Unlike the last run when we were really close. I don't remember which run that was, but we were really close to getting it, but we didn't. I think it might have been the Enforcer run during Back to Business. Okay, we're getting a lot of health, so this infusion really is paying off. Just go. Don't scam me. Okay, fuck it. I'm not getting scammed anymore. I just want some fucking teeth, okay? I want to be a dentist. There you are. Shoopy. I got no more coffee. Anyway. It's a lot of missiles. I love this beating embryo. I think that's the rapid mitosis is the one that I'm using. Legendary Spark and a Frost Relic. We are melee class after all. Now things are getting interesting. I don't know why I'm walking into the mushroom poop. That's a terrible idea. Not only for me, but also for my drones. I just gotta find these teeth. I need the teeth. You got teeth? No. You are fire. You are fire and a mask. How can you have teeth? Ah, I can't make it. If only I was playing Miner, I'm pretty sure Miner can make me. He's got a stronger double jump. I think Mercenary is fun as an alternative to Miner. Because Miner is definitely the mobility class of the game. Miner is the one that you will want for moving around quickly. However, Mercenary is a close second and is mostly I'd say he's a bit more combat oriented. However, I think Miner does the damage a bit better. But his skills seem to mostly be for mobility, not really for combat, if you know what I mean. Because he's got 2 dashes and the double jump, while Mercenary has the dash that helps you while you're in combat. It helps you dash more when you're in combat. And he's got the combat slice everything. With Miner, he's got a double jump, which is a shotgun. So that's alternate damage. That's just an additional stat to it, it seems. There's his charge up dash, which I guess is one of the I don't know what I'm trying to say. I'm having a stroke again. It's one of the abilities that kind of feels like it's made for combat. And then he's got the back dash, which dashes you backwards and does a bit of damage. So it seems like he has the alternative damage. So while it's mostly mobility oriented, it still does a bit of damage, so it's not completely useless. Mercenary, on the other hand, his seems to be made for damage. His double jump, you can see him spin his sword, so of course that's going to do damage. He's got his dashes, they're going to do damage, and they're going to reset every time he hits an enemy. And then he's got this invincibility sword swinging, which of course that's for damage. What else would it be for? So Miner just has the mobility, most of the mobility, while Mercenary has most of the combat. And it's a good kind of it's a good difference between the two, because it just depends on your playstyle, really. You want burst damage and high mobility, choose the Miner. If you want cool combat-oriented abilities, then choose the Mercenary. I'm not going to include Acrid and Loda because they're two different beings. Acrid is kind of a semi-ranged, and territorial character. Loader is use your pylons, use invincibility. So he has a different melee loop. You use invincibility, you grapple into a group, or you just walk into a group. You do a bunch of damage, and you place your pylons whenever you think it's necessary. So it's kind of like an engineer mixed with a, I'd say more closely oriented to mercenary. It does kind of feel like Loader has aspects from other characters mixed in, like, he's got the overclock and invincibility. He's got the overclock speed boost from a handy. Thinking of a character that gives, like, invincibility, just straight up invincibility. I can't really think of one. Maybe Mercenary with the eviscerate, but just no additional damage from that. He's got the pylons, which most likely come from Engineer, because Engineer also places his own turrets. I'd say his punch is related to Handy, and then the slam is related to Handy's hammer. So he seems to be mostly Handy oriented. And then the grappling hook, I'm not really sure. I'm gonna adjust my mic a bit. Excuse the noise. I'm not really sure where the grappling hook would come from. I feel like that's just one of his own things, but he seems to be kind of a mixture between Handy, Engineer, and then just some additional add-ons. There's a scavenger. I saw his eyes popping out. Barbed wire. I hate mechanical spiders. I do like to imagine the spider mines in Risk of Rain 2, the alternate engineer unlock, are just repurposed spider mines, because they do look pretty similar. Ooh, toxic centipede. I do love centipedes. I believe that's a Knife Party song. Fucking Bonfire is a certified hood classic. If you disagree, then I just don't know what I'm talking about. The stage is kind of scary. There are mechanical spiders. It's funny, because both of these snow levels are kind of scary. In this game, you got mechanical spiders and golems everywhere. In Risk of Rain 2, if you have the DLC, you got blind pests and blind vermin everywhere. And if I will say this, blind pests aren't as scary as a lot of people make them out to be. They are pretty annoying, but I don't think they are just tougher wisps. Because with lesser wisps, you really have to kill them first before they attack you. With blind pests, if they attack you, you can still kind of avoid their shot as long as you're strafing. And, you know, if you've played Risk of Rain 2 for long enough, you'll know that always being mobile is the best idea. Unless you're playing with the Enforcer mod, in which case you just put up your fuck all shield and you block everything. Oh, scavenger. Hello. There's a Colossus down there. I haven't found the teleporter, I don't think. Might be up in the Boar Beach. No, it's not there. Where is it? No, it's right over here. I must be blind then. Stop sending me blinded enemies! I don't like them! And then the scavenger. There's Ifrit. Fart. I'm getting all these beating embryo procs. Just firing missiles for days. Missiles for centuries. trying to figure out a title for this name, or this video. I'm probably just gonna call it like Dentist or something. I mean, I'm hunting for teeth mostly. Guardian's Heart was all right. I got those pretty quickly. Where it's on the second row, or no, first row, second section. That's what I'm gonna call it. So we've got first row, first section, first row, second section, second row, first section, second row, second section. That's just how I'm gonna describe it. So I got them fairly quickly. And I got the monster tooth. I got the monster tooth second row, first section. So a bit later. What I need are more teeth. Oh, game froze. Game, no. There we go. If that ever happens, I kind of look at my recording timer, and I see if it's still moving. It kind of stops for a while, but then it continues again. So I'll know that the game didn't crash. It's just a stuttered. More missiles. This man is goated with the sauce. This mercenary happens to be goated with the sauce. It's impossible. Can't be goated with the sauce. It's true. He is goated with the sauce. How? We cannot answer that question right now. Just trust us that he is, in fact, goated with the sauce. Ooh, a shrine. Can I get a monster tooth? That's an egg. Those are mines. I guess I cannot get a monster tooth. If only I was playing on command. But I'm not gonna do that. Next stage. I'm gonna move my microphone. Hold up. Alright. I constantly see it out of the corner of my eye, and I'm like, that's in a bad position. I should probably change that. And of course I never change it, and then eventually I do. I really should take a look at my setup before I start recording, because that would help out greatly. The squib. I don't need it. Go. Ooh, laser turbine. That's a fun item. You ever just create a giant laser? God damn it, Bobby. Are you creating giant lasers again? I don't know how to do a Hank Hill impression. Centipede. Do I look like I know what a JPEG is? I think I might have won the game. There's a difference between beating Providence and beating the game. If you beat the game, that means nothing can stop you. If you beat Providence, that means you definitely could die, and you probably almost died during the Providence fight, but you managed to just dodge well enough. That's what I call a ceremonial dagger sweep. Honestly, ceremonial daggers in class in this game is just completely busted because they just clear out the entire stage. I'm pretty sure it's still pretty busted in Risk of Rain 2, but I mean, come on, you can't really beat this. This is just satisfying to see a bunch of purple pixels go around on screen murdering everything. It's almost as good as that. Actually, I think the ceremonial daggers are better. Ceremonial daggers hit everything everywhere. The laser turbine only hits them if they're on the same plane, pretty much. What is there to talk about now? Now I'm just trying to find TP. That's all my life has become. If only I was playing on command, that would be a lot less boring for you guys. But you know, this is a teep hunt, okay? We're on a baby hunt. Don't think we don't know how to weed them out. All bubble blowing babies must be beaten senselessly by every able body in the bar. Another frost relic. I will be iced out of my fucking gourd. It's just a teleporter. Let's just get out of here. Uh-oh. There's a toxic. She's fast. Woo! Yeah, baby! I'm gonna be a cheeseburger. I'll have a barbecue bacon burger with a side of large fries, orange soda with no ice, and a slice of apple pie. Fucking love Coach. He's a great guy. I'm gonna be a cheeseburger. Woo! Yeah, baby! Left 4 Dead voice actors are great, I gotta say. They kind of, also the characters, they really feel like actual characters. I'm not gonna mention the game that shall not be mentioned, Back 4 Blood. I'm joking, I will mention it. I haven't bought the game because I'm not gonna fork over, like, what is it, $60 for Left 4 Dead 2, but worse. My friend claims the game is better. The one argument used to support it was that it had better graphics, and I guess Markiplier liked the game. But Markiplier also liked Left 4 Dead 2, so that kind of cancels itself out. I will say, Jack is the guy to, Jack is, have you ever seen the picture? It's like, I'm completely full, but I destroyed these wings, and there's like a bite taken out of every wing, and there's like 90% of meat still left on it. If you've ever seen that picture, that's kind of what Jack is like when it comes to games. He will play it for about 10 minutes, maybe a little longer, say the game is bad, and then go on to play another shitty Ubisoft game. That's the best way I can describe it. I don't think he plays any shitty Ubisoft games, though. I was just kind of making that up. Like, I tried playing Left 4 Dead with him, and he just said the game is boring, even though he, like, gave up after 10 minutes, or whatever. He said Payday is boring, even though he barely played it. All we did was stealth, but to be fair, that was kind of my fault. But then afterwards, I told him, hey, let's play some loud missions, that would be a lot more fun. He still didn't play it, really. Also, he's really new to the game, and he tried to do a Mayhem Jewelry Store loud. While I could have carried, it was pretty difficult. I wasn't on my A game, bro. I wasn't on my grind. Yeah, like the first time we played Payday, it was really fun though. And then I guess he just called the game boring, even though it was an incredible time. To be fair, I was similar when it came to Phasmophobia, but I'm just not a fan of horror games. And no, I did mention the game was all right, but like it wasn't the fun that I was looking for. I was mostly just laughing at everybody getting scared. There's also Dead by Daylight. That game is also somewhat fun. My main problem is that, you know, there's not much to fight back. I prefer games where I can actually do something. With Dead by Daylight, it's mostly an attempt to do something, but it's also kind of difficult. I remember when Jack was first starting out his YouTube channel, he had most of his early videos were Dead by Daylight. This was when he was fucking young. Yeah, he had his fucking squeaky ass voice. He was playing Dead by Daylight. He had his webcam and everything. He was a true YouTuber at heart, you know. Why are there so many fucking worms? I want teeth, god damn it. You don't got teeth, do you? That is a fucking eyeball. This video is probably gonna take a while, because I'm not gonna get any teeth. I'm getting glasses and books, but no teeth. There's another hoof. Where's the teeth at? That is another pair of missiles! More fucking worms! I remember worms used to be death to me when I started this game. And then I realized you could just like jump at the end of their dash down and you'll be fine. Or you could just be a character that has invulnerability frames. Vagrants. That is not a tooth. And if only there are 3D printers in this game. Nozzle. I'll take that. I love the Vagrant Wiener. Jellyfish spawner. Uh-oh. He's dead. Whoa. Stick the bomb, that is not a tooth. I just want the fucking teeth! Could have two if I didn't miss the one in the randomizer. Motherfuckers are gonna kill all my lilies! Little do we know, Mercenary is actually just a gardener. Just a gardener, and now he has to pick up a sword and fight for his life on a planet while he's also trying to collect the teeth. Why does he need the teeth? I don't fucking know. Maybe he's trying to make mutant plants, you know. Make the piranha plant in real life! Then you can finally get him to smash. Vagrant wiener. That must be a tanky enemy. Is that, or they just don't despawn? I got a lot of damage from my drones. I think they might be good. But you know what? I don't have enough of. I don't have enough teeth. I would like to get some multi-shops that would have the tooth available. Something like this, except the question mark just be a monster tooth. That's all I fucking need. I don't need a harvester scythe. Scavenger, give me a tooth. Give me your teeth. Rip out your teeth. Give me your teeth. That is a concussion grenade. That is not a teeth. Barbed wire, that is not a tooth. Blighted mushroom. Overloading? Yep. Floating worm is still kind of scary. Stab you a lot. Come here, boy. There we go. Oh, he's dead. I do like how the worms die in Risk Frame 1 and 2. You just see the fire kind of die. Like they just go all charred, and then they eventually just go back into the ground and die. The enemies in this game are just cool. There's a monster tooth. Yes. I got the drip though. I found the drip. Just gotta get some monster teeth. We don't need drip, we just need teeth. Once we get the teeth, we can get as much drip as... Yes! Okay, we need 4 more teeth. My life is turning around. So I've got teeth. I've got 4 teeth. I should probably go in there. See what we got in there. Oh no, my breeding embryo didn't proc that time. It's unfortunate. Everything is dying, so that's fortunate. I don't need bombs. Lamp oil, rope, bombs. You want it? It's yours, my friend, as long as you have enough rubies. Let's get the fuck out of here. Ancient Valley, give me some teeth! Ah, medic bag! Oh, another dagger. Let's go. I have like 4 jumps because of all these open feathers. Ooh, scepter. A lot of people want to see the ancient scepter back in Mercenary 2. I don't really feel like it needs it. Honestly, I feel like all the characters are strong enough, and ancient scepter is it would probably just be fit in just to bring back some of the classic items. I don't really see a need to bring it back. It wasn't that impactful either. Like, maybe it was for engineer who can get 3 turrets, but I mean, now we have the lysate cell, which can give him 3 turrets and extra stacks just in case, so he has a lot more turrets on backup. I think it also made the turret stronger, but who really cares? I don't really. The turrets inherit your items, so I don't think they need to be stronger. For Mercenary, maybe, but I feel like it's already. I feel like it's strong enough. For Commando, all you need is extra attack speed, and you'll get more bullets. So. I don't really see a need to add the ancient scepter back. Also, there's multi, which his special is kind of redundant, especially if you're using the default, because that has like a 0-second cooldown. So how would that even work? Maybe they could make it so it changes one of his skills, but still, I don't really see a point to adding it back. I feel like all the characters are powerful enough without having this item that will buff up one of their abilities. And what happens if you get a second one? Maybe it'll just turn into a random red item? I don't know. I just feel like the red items in Risk of Rain 2 are already good enough, so there's not really need to re-add this one. And, you know, the characters are strong enough. It shouldn't, I feel like they don't really need this item that will buff up one of their skills. Like, I don't even think this item is required in this game either. It is a fun item to use, though. And, you know, this was mostly experimental, like I've said before. I believe even they said it was just like a project they worked on, which happened to become popular. They worked on Deadbolt, and then they made a sequel to this game. Adjusting my microphone again. Sometimes I just want to make sure I can actually hear myself, because I do listen to myself back when I record these, just so I know what I'm saying. I can catch myself if I say something stupid, or if I just make a mistake, I completely butcher a word. And it helps me adjust my own microphone levels, because if I'm hearing myself like this, then that should be how everybody else hears me. So it's just convenient, really. Loaded, cremated. We're dead. It's my first time reaching the Magma Barracks, I think. At least on this run. My drones are just getting work done. I don't even have to do anything. Those are 2 used items. I need teeth. Get another Frost Relic, why not? It's a fun item. Frost Relic in Risk of Raid 2 kind of feels like a mix between this, mostly just the name of this, and the Charge Field Generator, which is how it mostly works. Every time you get a kill, you get extra range, and it lasts a bit longer, or it doesn't expire. See, it mostly just feels like a Charge Field Generator with the Frost Relic name on it, which isn't bad. It's just that the item is kind of underwhelming. Hello, Dire Seeker, are you here? I think he despawned because I hit the teleporter. Yeah, he's gone. And there's not even the miner here anymore. He used to appear here. Now that I haven't unlocked it, though, he doesn't appear here. I'm guessing his drop pod just kind of dug through this. Of course, there's nothing up here, but that's probably just because they didn't feel a need to. But I'm pretty sure his drop pod must have landed somewhere and then just dug straight down into here. He is the miner, of course he would appear in a cave, which makes sense. Also, I remember the unlock requirements when I was reading about this game, because this is when I was getting into Risk of Rain 2. I decided to read a bit about this game on the wiki. And the unlock requirement, it's like go into the tunnel on the side, and it's like Magma Barracks, okay. I kind of tied that in with the Abyssal Depths from Risk of Rain 2, so the way I would imagine it is like a 2D Abyssal Depths, and in the side there's like a big cave. That's just how I imagine it in my head because I haven't seen the game yet. You know, I guess I was somewhat right. Not really. Like, these stages look completely different. This is more gray and orange. The Abyssal Depths is just mostly red. But when it came to how there would be just the tunnel, of course I read about it, but it was kind of right. It was just interesting. It was just an interesting way to think about it, because I came from the sequel not knowing what the prequel is like, so it's like, how do I interpret this in my head? About to loop again to get more teeth. Let's find out on Dragon Ball Z. Hyper Threader. Now we got a laser gun. And now I'm just gonna be wasting my time just trying to get those last 4 teeth that we need. Gotta get those Chivos. Give me teeth. Hell yeah! This is the greatest day of my life. I asked for teeth and I got teeth. It's a scavenger. I think I'm reaching the point where scavengers are going to be a lot more common. Let's hit this again for some more teeth. Nothing. Okay, I'll leave it alone. I know Providence doesn't want to get poked. If you didn't know, this is actually an old model of Providence. If you play Starstorm, it's actually the model they use for Ultra Providence, which you can summon by hitting the Primordial Teleporter. Or no. Yeah, is it? The Ethereal Teleporter, I think. And after you hit that, it's essentially just the artifact shrine. It turns itself into a teleporter. If you hit that, it makes the game a lot harder, permanently. And then when you fight Providence, he's using that model instead, and he has, like, I think, new moves. He's a bit stronger. I haven't played that much of Starstorm. This is just all I know. From just looking it up. Happiest mask, why not? We can be happy. Ooh, there's a telescopic sight. Probably not going to get any kills with it, but it's fun. I like how they introduced this into Risk Raid 2 by making it a void rated glasses. So it's not too rare to see them. However, stacking is terrible. It's only like 0.5 of a chance per. But you need 200 crit glasses to get a 100% chance. It's compared to the 10 crit glasses you need for a 100% crit chance. And the telescopic sight only one-shots non-boss enemies. I'm not sure if it works the same way in this game or not. Maybe it doesn't, because these are red items that you'd have to stack rather than just white items, which will get transferred into a void item. I don't know the inner mechanisms of this game. Again, this game was mostly just an experiment, so there's going to be a lot of things that are different. I do love this damage. Everything just spawns in, they get shredded by my drones and Frost Relic. But I would love more teeth. I just need like 2 more teeth. But that's gonna be like the hardest 2 teeth I'm gonna get. There's meat nuggets! Oh yeah, bro, we got some meat nuggets, let's go! How many do I have? I got 4 meat nuggets. The greatest meat to ever exist. at my Steam profile, I just have like the candle badge from Deadbolt. I got 2 of those, and then the rest are just meat nuggets. It's just like a romantic dinner of meat nuggets. Oh no. I love ceremonial daggers. Whoa, ATGs! Whoa! Oh my god, let's go! As if I needed any more damage. I mean, hey, can't go wrong with missiles. Until they crash your game. This is like the first breaking run of the series. Or the first real one. I'm not sure how many I've done. Maybe like 2 at most. This is gonna be, I'd say, one of my favorites. I think the loader one was. I think the loader one counts as a breaking run. It's like, it was in the back of my mind. There's one of them that was just like completely busted. It was the loader. But of course I don't remember that one because that is an extra episode because this is my microphone recording and I'm still fucking pissed about that. Except not really. It was annoying, but like, at least I made something out of it. I'm not sure if I'll actually make any other extra episodes. Maybe hopefully it's just that one. Maybe I'll make extra episodes of just me sitting around getting those getting the Enforcer achievement. Just call it sitting around for 5 minutes or something like that. Ooh, vagrant. Would you look at that? Give me some. Give me some. No teeth. I mean, jellyfish don't have teeth. I guess that makes sense. But how? Where was it carrying the knife? Up its ass? The jellyfish ass? Maybe in its head. Their heads are hollow. Oh, Magworm, you can't even reach me, stupid. Oh no. Oh! And just when I was getting overconfident, they just summoned an overloader. Woo! 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 Oh my god! That was a lot. Nothing but damage numbers, baby. Let's go. Listen, if any game can just give me damage numbers, I will love that game. Listen, all I want is to see the amount of damage that I'm doing. If I completely obliterate something or get completely obliterated myself, I want to see it happen. I want to see negative 700 million in my health bar when I die, and then be like, holy shit, that is fucking incredible. But then also hit them with 20 million damage and then see them die instantly. Or see 20 million damage and see them only get like a take off their health bar and be like, what? What the hell? No, just listen to the sounds. Listen to the sounds of damage. love when my game goes to slow motion because of the amount of missiles that are coming out of my ass. This is gonna be a fun run. It's gonna be a long run. Alright, we did it. Everything is dead. Look at all this ice around me. That's what 6 Frost Relic does to a motherfucker. Next stage, next stage! 2 more teeth! 2 more teeth! Oh my gosh. Oh, here's Sky Meadow, finally. Bit of peacefulness. Got quite a few jumps, got some good open feather, some more infusion. So I need more health. Another mask, more barbed wire. See, this is why this game is great. You can either play normally, or you can become the bane of everything's existence. This guy's friends, you know, I've never seen one of these. Maybe I have, I just don't remember. But you can drop some glasses. There's a scavenger. Maybe you drop some dice. And you ever, like, play a game with, like, if you're elementary school, like, you play any game with kids, with the other kids at recess, and, it's like something stupid that involves a ball or whatever, and you like do the snake eyes and they got all pissed at you. Fucking hate that. Just get good. Get good. Stupid idiots. You gotta always be ready, stupid idiots. It's funny because there's a game called 9 Square that I played at, like there's a 5th grade field trip, and it's a game that we played called 9 Square. It's essentially 4 Square but with 9. But I remember I did snake eyes doing that to be all quirky, you know, cool, badass, and they're like, oh no, you can't do that, you gotta get out of the line now. And then there was one kid, okay, what he would do is he would like slowly creep the ball over the edge so it would just barely fall. And if you were to hit it, you would either hit it backwards and you would you know, get out of the area and you'd be out, or you would hit it underneath the bars, and that also counts as being out. And you know what? It's fucking bullshit, because apparently that was legal, but Snake Eyes isn't. Because at least with Snake Eyes, you have a chance against that. If you're just alert and you're ready for it, it's like, oh yeah, I can counter this. Okay, you know, like I don't know they're going to do it to me, but they do it to me, and I can at least expect it somehow. Like, you always have to. Even if you just, like, somebody blindly hits the ball and it comes towards you, you know to be ready for it. Then apparently that doesn't count as Snake Eyes, but whatever. But you do this bullshit, which essentially forces somebody to go out, and apparently that's legal. It makes no fucking sense. I fucking hate kids. That's a joke, by the way, but still, it's fucking bullshit. I got out because I did Snake Eyes, even though it is you can easily counter that. But and then some kid just does some fucking illegal technique that makes you die instantly, but apparently it's not illegal. Yeah, 3 out of 10 would not recommend 9 ball. Fucking bullshit. The line is also long as hell, so you won't even get into the game. I'm getting a headache, but like I need to rant. Oh, jump scared me. What is this? 5 Nights at Freddy's? For one of these recordings, I'm just gonna pass out from talking too much, and that will be the greatest recording ever. Tooth? Nah. Close. It's a white item. So we need 2 more teeth. That's all. 2 more teeth, and the pain can end. I do wonder why I stopped recording this, because it's fun as hell. What I say about a lot of things. I like stop doing some things. It's like, why did I stop doing this since it's fun? meat nugget. Yeah. Here's a scavenger. You stupid bitch! Arms race, as if I needed more missiles for my drones. There's an Ifrit at the top of the stage. I should have grabbed it. No! I missed the monster tooth! His recording is going to destroy my voice. I keep putting on voices, and I keep trying to be a funny man.
Because I am the funny man. You can't stop me. I'm gonna do all the funnies and you can't stop me. I'm gonna be so fucking funny. I'm gonna rewrite the definition of funny.
Honestly, I wouldn't even call myself funny, just entertaining. Like, even that might be a stretch, but like, I feel like there's some amount of entertainment value to my recordings, at least to somebody out there, and maybe even more people if they could find me. I'm like, where's Waldo? Except where's the funny man? Ifrit, your walls can do nothing against me. I can just jump over them. I have so many feathers. You might as well call me a bird. Another dagger. With no teeth. And I could have been done with this achievement if I got those 2 teeth from those randomizers. What is that coin doing? You could see that it was just spazzing around me trying to get inside of me, but it couldn't. I was too fast. He teleported at me. Monster log. Let's go. Okay, we're getting something out of this game. We're getting something out of this run. Even if we die spectacularly, at least we got a monster log. We have so many colossal knurls. I'm literally the tankiest man alive. We got the Overlord's tentacle. We got the imp wiener. That's a lot of missiles. Christ, who needs the pocket ICBM? We got missiles. I'm just sweeping this. I'm just sweeping this stage. Nothing shall survive.
Mercenary has harnessed the power of nanomachines. I fucking made the Metal Gear Rise's Revengeance joke.
I just need the monster teeth. We just need teeth. That's all I ask. That's all I ask for, Risk of Rain. I just need teeth. I could rip out my own teeth, but I'm not a monster, so it won't count. It'll be fraudulent monster teeth. Fraud teeth. This imp can't even keep up with me. He's got to teleport everywhere. Shoobity woobity shoobity woobity. Whoop. Sometimes I feel like this dash isn't actually that good when it comes to some movement, because you kind of stop for a little bit, and it doesn't seem to send you that far. So I feel like it's mostly just a combat tool, which just further proves my point that Mercenary is more combat oriented than Miner. Because I mean the Miner's front dash seems to carry over, like it sends you quite a distance, and you don't seem to stop afterwards. The back blast, you do stop, and it is a shorter range, so that is mostly combat. But with the drill charge, I believe that's what it's called, that at least gives you a good amount of distance. Fireworks. Stage has like no loot. I'd say it's a pretty bad stage to get, because you have some fairly difficult enemies, and you get like no loot from chests or anything. Like the only way to actually get loot in this stage would be to use sacrifice. Like at most I'll find like a couple of chests and a medical drone. There's our medical drone. Would you look at that? And there's a chest. Would you look at that? I was right. Photon jetpack. Why? What's going on in my YouTube? Okay. Just new uploads. Just keep seeing my phone light up. I'm wondering if it's something important or if it's just YouTube. 9 times out of 10 it's just YouTube. Nobody ever texts me. I didn't turn myself on Do Not Disturb for Discord. Let me do that real quick. I don't want to get any random pings. I know my friends have been talking on the server for quite a lot recently. There we go. Now we shall not be disturbed. Hello. a lot of damage. Get ourselves another golden gun. Scavenger. Eat fireworks, bitch. Anything is a firework if it shoots and it blows up. So essentially, a nuke is a firework. Just a very dangerous one. So essentially, we ended World War II with a big firework. I'm gonna save that randomizer when the chaos dies down, so maybe if I see a monster tooth, I can actually grab it. Except my reaction time isn't that good. I think it's like 0.5 seconds. So who knows? Just at half a second. Either way, I'm semi-confident with my reaction time. What's with all this? Forget that I have a couple of clovers, so my elites enemies can drop items. I've been listening to the Little Big Planet soundtrack quite a lot recently. It's a shame that I completely forgot about the Safari, at least the levels, because the music for those stages are pretty good, or at least the main Safari music. Like occasionally you can hear different songs playing, but I'm talking about the main song for the Safari. It's a shame that I forgot about those levels, because those are like the least memorable in my mind. I always remember it just like I believe the order that I remember is like the gardens, then it goes the wedding, then the canyons, and everything else after that. Turns out it's the gardens, then the safari, then the wedding. But I always forget about the safari. I guess there's just not that much to remember. Like I remember the Metropolis. My sister says that's the least memorable in her mind. For me, I remember that because like there's just electricity everywhere, and then there's Mags, the lady with the wrench, and I remember on the moon once we freaking cranked up her arm speed and then she ended up dying. Okay, we didn't get a monster tooth, but we got an ATG. Like I remember quite a bit about the Metropolis. For the Safari, I just don't remember much about it. And it's a shame because I've been listening to this song for that stage, and it goes pretty hard. I think my favorite still has to be the Wilderness. And surprisingly, I don't have PTSD from the wheel. In fact, I beat the wheel and I aced it once, and I think that might have cured me. If anybody knows what I'm talking about, then you definitely know. I remember the first time me and my sister tried to beat the wheel, though we had to ask our stepdad to do it. Because we just couldn't do it. It was too difficult. Yeah, the bunker is probably my favorite stage though, because it just has that challenge to it. I think my favorite themes will have to be the safari, surprisingly. Then there's the wedding. That one's pretty good. There's the canyons. There's the metropolis, and then there's the wilderness. Those have to be some of my top ones. The temple and the islands are pretty good. They just don't really have that ring in my mind. The wilderness, especially, that one sticks with me. The gardens are just all right. They're nostalgic. That's it. Like you listen to it and it just brings back memories. I'd say. That's pretty much what I think about those. Like if you want to remember childhood, then you listen to gardens. Honestly, I really want to play Little Big Planet again. I got it working on an emulator, but it doesn't run very well, so that's just more of a reason for me to get a better computer. Probably hit the teleporter. I forget that I need to hit the teleporter. That's 2 overloading worms and 1 regular mech. It's dead. There's another tooth. Let's go. 1 more, baby. 1 more. And we'll finally be done. We'll finally be out of this chaos, this hell pit. We'll be free from the tooth. Free from the dentist degree. Right button. Got a lot of fireworks. I might crash the game with these. Hopefully I do crash. That would be unfortunate. We're 1 tooth away. I don't want to risk going to the final level yet, because then I could be stuck with 1 tooth missing. Quests. We're close. I can taste victory. I have a feeling once I get all these teeth, I'm gonna be seeing teeth everywhere. Okay, so my frames aren't completely dying. The problem with these frame drops is that it's taking long for the teleporter to finish. And all I want is the teleporter event to end. Now, depending on where I actually spawn in the contact light, I might be able to skip through most of the stage. I'll use these shrines at the end, see if there's any imp shrines around. Which I don't think there are. There's a fungus. There's a redwood. I have 10 crowbars. What the hell? Oh, there it goes. Ringing. Ringing. No, stop, 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 stop. Okay, cool. I'm gonna try to talk over the buzzing. Maybe that'll help drown it out. Let me disconnect my charger. Okay. I'm deactivating some of the USBs that I'm not actually using. Maybe that'll help. I don't think it will, but maybe. Like, there was a little bit of a buzz when I was turning them off, but maybe that's just about it. I like how I have 7 frost relics and only 6 teeth. I just need 1 more tooth, game. Then I can stop ruining your planet. Okay. A lot of ancient wisps here. Another photon jetpack. I already have 3 photon jetpacks, and it took me way longer to get 3 monsters. What the hell is this game?
What is going on? What the hell? Beans!
I need some monster
Teeth! What the fuck?
Sticky bomba. Honestly, this is a pretty surprising Mercenary run. Because I'm not that good at Mercenary. You saw it at the beginning of this recording, I kept dying. You know, eventually, once you get good RNG, you can just do anything. Permafrost. Fungus. Ooh, frames. Take the gold. It's a nice item. Worms can't even live anymore. We are making everything in this planet go extinct.
The mass extinction of Petrichor 5, caused by this Metal Gear Rising Revengeance fan.
I remember there was Metal Gear Solid DLC for Little Big Planet. That's pretty fun. I think there's also Killzone DLC for Little Big Planet. Hey, I gotta look for any loot that I missed. Any opportunity to get a tooth, I will take it. I forget that I had 3 photon jetpacks and I could just fly out of the map. I've reached maximum health. My infusions are now useless. The only way I can get more health is if I get more Guardian Hearts. Whatever, let's just hit the teleporter.
We gotta get out of here. Give me the tooth, Ancient Valley!
It's funny how the most difficult part of this run is getting a white item. Like, nothing I'm doing is difficult on its own. It's just RNG that's killing me. Another Guardian's Heart. That's not what I need. I need a tooth. Just one tooth. Please, game. I have 5 Guardian's Hearts. I'm not gonna sit here farming bosses for them either. Bosses can give anything. Same with chests, but... Oh, there's a monster log. Nice! I remember that was like one of the last monster logs that Brickroad needed. Okay. So many ifrits. Fuck you, dog. I remember the dogs in Deadpool would always murder me. Okay, I should stop farming bosses. Except they keep spawning! I must kill them. If I run away fast enough, they won't spawn. And, of course, one spawns. Whatever. Teleporter. I'm still hoping my game does not crash. Oh, that's an overloading difference. I'll take crit weapons. Why not? Crits are always good. More damage. And I love damage numbers. Meat nuggets. Yo! Honestly, the low frame rate helps me use the randomizers. Now there's a larger chance that if I see an item that I like, I'll take it. Okay, we're getting an old box. Oh my god! What the hell? No way! God damn, there's just missiles everywhere. There's just missiles. Nothing but missiles. It's just missiles. This is how you win the game, just missiles. Just use missiles. I really don't want to risk going to the final stage, but I might do that just so I can prevent this game from crashing. It's gonna be a risk though, because if I don't get Monster Tooth, then this 2 hours 15-minute recording will be for nothing. Fuck it, I like taking a risk. It's called Risk of Rain. Okay. So yeah, I'll open up all these doors. Fungus. Hitting the wheel will be a good idea. Nah, not a wheel. Oh, Mr. Monster Tooth, no! This is gonna be the death of me, isn't it? Please, game, just bless me with a Monster Tooth. That's all I need. Oh no, my frames are going down real bad. I'm just gonna take my time to open up the small chest, really. That's all I need. Except for this legendary chest, because might as well. It's right there. Concussion grenade. Okay. Barbed wire, not helpful. Mortar tube, kinda helpful. I mean, barbed wire is pretty helpful, actually. How much crit glasses do I have? 12. I think I'm like really close to max crit, or maybe I'm just at max crit. I'm gonna open up the metal blade first, because maybe there's a chance I can get a monster from there. Things are getting real scary. It's just gonna be like last time when I had 6 monster teeth. Maybe I shouldn't have done this. Should have just gone on command to get them. Then I would be done with this. Yes! We did it! Oh my god! Okay, now, please, game, don't crash. Finally. It took so long. 2-hour run just to get 7 monster teeth. And I could have been done with this if I just got them in the multi-shops. But we did it. Now, as long as these missiles don't crash my game, I'll be happy. The missiles can definitely crash the game, just in case you're wondering. Okay. Providence, I want you dead. Just die. Let me back away real quick. This was a success, not only because we got the achievement, but also because of the amount of damage that I'm doing. This is way too much damage for one man to handle. Shadow Providence literally dead immediately. Yeah, I think we beat Risk of Rain. Not just beat Providence, we beat Risk of Rain. The game has been really broken. And to think this can be done easily if you just use command. This is what people had to do before there were artifacts. Ah! Yeah, never to become human again. We became a missile launcher. We have become a missile launcher. We will never be human again. But we did it. We got the alien head unlock after over 2 hours. Mercenary, my boy, you did good. Ah! That took longer than it had to. The Ifrit log. And we got one more. It was Bison. 97% done with the game. Let's see, we need to die 50 times. We need to drown 20 whirls. Enforcer, and then these. Then that'll be all the achievements. Then we gotta get all the monster logs. So if we want to get 100%, then there's not much left to do. But anyway, that was a good episode. But I need to fucking pee, like always, and I just need to get out of this game. See you next time.